Hello there, my beautiful souls. My name's Hunter from Hunter's Healing Heart. I'm a health, wellness, and ascension coach, helping you rise towards your highest frequency, vibration, and truth. And today, guys, we are going to be talking about honoring the pulls that you feel in people, in environments, and in places, because it is meant for your becoming. It is meant to guide you. It is meant to assist you. And so much beauty and radiance unfolds in that. But before we begin, guys, we have to talk about a few concepts first, right? And this one is being fully present and grounded in the moment. And this is why I habitually teach breath work. Every new environment you go into, ground with 4, 7, 8 breathing times 3, because when you do that, you're connecting to your body and you are resetting those feedback loops within the mind and within the emotions, so you're fully present and ready to receive and execute on those moments that unfold with you. Right? And this will lead to another part, because being present is one thing, but there's a lot of other factors involved in that. But you have to be present, guys. And this is challenging at times. If you have a lot going on in your life, you have a lot of stress, can you be present? It is a skill and it takes practice to cultivate. But I promise you, if you take anything away from this video, it will completely change your life for the better and give you consciousness, the ability to choose. And what is being reflected externally most of the time is what is inside you internally. And so these are gifts to explore, to truly see what is becoming, guys. And you really don't start recognizing it until you started doing more of the healing work, and you get to see what you were pulled to before and those things. And for example, relationships, right? For me, in my journey of becoming, I had a tendency to be attracted to emotionally unavailable women. And this was more so avoidant, and that activated my nervous system, that activated all my wounds, and there was an intensity with it. And as I've gotten older and I've been down that route and more so focusing on the internal validation of who I am, now my system is calm, and it's like, that's not what I'm seeking, that's not who I am, and that's not what I want anymore. And so it changes, guys. It changes, and you have to know that the universe is always on your side, even though it doesn't feel like it, even though at times when it's giving you all this chaos and all this struggle and even the joy and the radiance, it's like it's all meant for your betterment, for your evolvement, for your highest truth. Honor it, embrace it, feel the fullness of it. It is absolutely huge. And you have to have the courage to explore this, guys. You have to have the openness to sit with it and to go deeper in these layers. And that means being comfortable and honoring your fears and being comfortable with uncertainty, because you don't know what's going to happen. And you know what? That's life, guys. You have no idea how life is going to unfold. It's always changing, it's always growing, it's always evolving. There's so many unknowns. That's life. And the more that you start embracing the unknowns and know that you can handle yourself, and no matter what, you'll either learn or you'll grow, or you'll win or you'll learn. No matter what, it's a win-win for you, so embrace that, right? And so going to the actual pull, guys, you will feel pulls towards certain people and relationships and connections, and it's like, why? Why do you feel this pull? Why do you feel this resonancy? And just sit with it, honor it, and in time, what you'll be able to happen is you could differentiate the pulls, right? You might not know right away. And this comes with exploring. This comes with curiosity. Is this a physical pull? Like, I am physically attracted to this person. I want to jump their bones. They are so beautiful and radiant. Is that like more of a lust energy? Is it more so an emotional connection, an emotional depth, an emotional capacity? Is it mentally and intellectually, where we could share ideas and concepts and wisdom and insights? Is this a spiritual connection, something big that's going to help me on my journey of becoming? You don't know right away, and so you have to explore and have the curiosity to see what unfolds in those moments, guys. And it could be multiple of these, but to be able to differentiate them is powerful and true and radiant. And I'm still learning that, guys, but it comes with patience. And what this really means, right? You know, hey, I'm getting this pull towards this person. I started to differentiate this. It is meant to help you grow. It is meant to help you evolve in every single layer. And a lot of this, guys, is we never know the full, complete picture. We don't know what is happening in our field, in our energy, what the big perspective of the universe is, what our role is in it. And so this is putting God first and just trusting, because there's a much bigger picture, right? And so we have our part and how we play into it, which I'll get into in a sec. But just know that whatever is happening to you, you are exactly where you need to be. You are exactly where you need to be. You are exactly where you need to be. And this is the fullness of life, guys. You know, some people come into our life to teach us lessons, to help us grow and evolve, and that usually comes with pain, that might come with trauma. And there are other people who help assist us on our journey of becoming. They put back together the pieces. Some people tear them down, some people build them up. But ultimately, guys, all those processes of tearing down, building up, that needs to come within you. And there should be no external force, words, actions that could break you. It should be impossible. And through enough work, enough cultivation, internal fortitude of who you are, you'll get to that point, guys. And usually it takes a lot of experiences of life, connections, the highs and the lows, to start embracing that. So that is big. And a story that comes to mind, and this was so cool, guys. I've been immaculately blessed in my life, and recently I was heading into a coffee store, and I was very grounded, I was very present, and I met this gentleman, and I could tell right away there was something different. His eyes, so much vitality, like God-like energy present. And from that moment, I just knew something was going to unfold. I wasn't sure what, and we just started talking. He was very open, had a good conversation. We talked about life, work, passions, hobbies, all the above, right? We talked about pretty much everything, and I shared him some of the stuff I was working on. And what ended up happening from that moment, and I was so blessed, he's like, Hunter, I want to pull out my checkbook and bless your life. Are you open to receive that? And I looked at him, and I was shocked. Like, I did not expect that. And I was like, yes, I fully accept your gift. Thank you. This helps me more than you could ever know. I am blessed to receive it. Thank you. And I honored the pull, and beauty unfolded, guys. Beauty, but I was present, and I had the courage to go with it. And I've had a lot of those moments, guys, so it's just honoring your journey and your pulls, because they're meant to assist you. They're meant to assist you. And a lot of the pulls, guys, you know, I mentioned your internal is always a reflection of the external. It's a lot of your core programmings, right? And this is usually formed in your growing up years, young, like maybe 0 to 4, 0 to 5. This is the relationship with your mom, the relationship with your dad. So much stems from that, and it usually carries over you to adulthood until you start doing the work, exploring, and going into the depths of it. So more often than not, those pulls are pulling at some of those beliefs, at some of those wounds within you to really move forward in integrity and in truth. And another part, guys, is, you know, the internal, those various beliefs, but also what you're creating. What you are creating in this moment. And this comes with visualizations, this comes with manifestations, this comes with your creation process. What you are putting into your system, you're slowly going to get stuff out. And where it can be challenging, and I'll actually get into this into a second, but these pulls could be blessings. And so there's so many things that these pulls can be, guys, but you have to have the courage and patience to explore it. And with enough discernment and attachment, you'll be able to determine, is this a blessing? Is this helping me form my life? Is this a lesson? Where is this helping me grow and evolve from? And there'll be a point where it's like, hey, I know what I need to get from this moment. Thank you. I'm so blessed. But then actually entertaining it more would be destructive towards your vessel and your being. And so how do you build your pulling process, guys? 1, creation. Put good stuff in the system so your internal is building and building. Know what you want. Know what your desires are in every single area of your life, with your faith, with your legacy, health and wellness, finances, relationships, experiences. Know what you want and know who you are, because those are going to start reflecting. And you have to purify your body, because you're going to have some of that disempowering programming with your mind, your emotions, and you have to start purifying it so your vessel is as clean and as pure as possible, so your pulls are going to be as clean and as pure as possible, right? And you have to keep honoring the pulls, guys, and learning from them, doing the work, because that is going to start allowing you to build your intuition, build your internal compass, and trust it, because it is assisting you in your journey of who you are. And one last thing I want to caveat, guys, is as you do the work and you start getting those new programs put in, you're always going to have remnants, and occasionally you might get a pull towards that, and that is beautiful. That is okay. And so just know, say you're doing the work and it's like, man, I'm just not getting any strong pulls yet. Just keep going. This is the process, and trust, guys. Trust, because the universe is always working in your favor. I do offer one-on-one coaching for you guys to step into your full self, into your light, into your truth, into your abundance. I will help guide you every single step of the way, because the world needs you to shine at your very best, and the time is now, guys. Always choose your light and empowerment. It all starts with you. Blessings and much love.